Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. This evening, via tape delay from the South Union Township Rec Center, we bring you 3 South Union Township Youth Indoor Soccer League games in the 10 through 12-year-old division. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupain, and welcome you aboard for tonight's Indoor Youth Soccer Games. South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Again, I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupay. We'll be back with the first game after these messages.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Esophageal reflux affects 20% of Americans and can lead to heartburn, regurgitation, chest pain, and difficulty swallowing. Reflux is caused by stomach contents passing a faulty valve and entering the esophagus. Ulcers and precancerous tissue can then form. Offer the latest testing and treatment for reflux disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including La-Z-Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose spot stripes in bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch
Ready for our first of three in the 10 through 12-year-old division. The orange team taking on the light blue team. Let's take a look at the roster lineups for today, starting with the orange team. Dylan Watts wearing number 1, Brooks Snyder wearing number 2, Joey Mayfield wearing number 3, Hannah Bohr number 6, Braden Hall number 7, Cosmo Rich number 8, and Jaden Gallo number 9. For the light blue team, Alexa Taylor over from the purple squad. She'll wear number 3 today. Marcus Cooper wearing number 4, Ethan Doman number 5, Jack Johns number 6, Caleb DeHaven number 7, Luke Fetzer number 8, and Jason Cook Jr. number change for today. He's wearing number 9. And we're set to go. Light blue team on the far side, orange team defending the goal on the near side, and the center of the field there, Ethan Doman for the light blue team will get this one underway. In goal for the orange team, Jaden Gallo. Had a little delay here, waiting for the referee to get situated. And we're set to go with our first of three here in the 10 through 12-year-old division. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay. Nice to have you along with us here on the South Union Township Sports Network. DeHaven trying to come forward, but Dylan Watts wins the ball back for the orange team. Played in front of the light blue goal and down the far wing, DeHaven on it, but solid defense there from Joey Mayfield trying to work it up to Dylan Watts down the far wall. Played off the end boards, and the light blue team looking to clear, and they'll actually have it defended away again by Dylan Watts, but Doman comes back, setting up a run from DeHaven, who fires from the center of the field to put it home for the light blue team. So DeHaven, who had a big game last time we were here on the South Union Township Sports Network, I think he scored 6 or 7 goals, gets a early one here as the light blue squad goes up 1-0. Just about 50 seconds into the game. Light blue team looking to break again. DeHaven off the boards, firing it on. Is missing on the near side. And Dylan Watts trying to break back. Triple teamed on the far wall. Watts trying to get away from the far corner boards. Jason Cook Jr. and Ethan Doman there for the light blue team. Hannah Bohr. Little poke from Brooks Snyder. But DeHaven coming back. DeHaven a little poke off the wall and sent high and out of play. Shot attempt there taken by Ethan Doman. Jaden Gallo looking to clear. Illegal touch there at midfield. Quick change here on the light blue side. Marcus Cooper entering the match. And Jack Johns will get things restarted. Johns fires. DeHaven looking for a touch, and the cover made there by Jaden Gallo. Gallo will roll it out on the chase there. Dylan Watts defending Jason Cook Jr. along the far wall. Watts trying to play it free. Uses the wall. Hannah Bohr is out in front, but never got it her way. Light blue team trying to break back. Low shot from center goes in. Credit the goal there for Jason Cook Jr. So Jason Cook Jr. and Caleb DeHaven with goals on the light blue side. And lead 2-0. We're at the 12:37 mark of the first. Orange team, a shot and a goal back. Hannah Bohr. It's 2-1. A lot of early scoring. We've played just 2.5 minutes. Goals from DeHaven and Cook Jr. on the light blue side. Goal for Hannah Bohr on the orange side. Here's DeHaven again from his own zone. A little poke over to Marcus Cooper. Defending there, Joey Mayfield. A little poke back to center. DeHaven playing it ahead. Deflecting over out in front. Cook with a shot. Blocked down there by Gallo. Cook getting it back and defended there from the wall that was sent up from Brooks Snyder and Hannah Bohr. And the orange team looking to break back. Bohr back on it. Low shot, just missing wide. Off the rebound, DeHaven will pick it up and break back here for the light blue team. DeHaven, some fancy moves through center. A little poke. Off the side of the wall, Hannah Bohr sends it back down for the orange side. Jason Cook will send it forward. Looking there for DeHaven. Goes through Caleb over to the wall. Joey Mayfield there defensively for the orange side as DeHaven tries to work from the far corner boards. Getting some help there from Marcus Cooper. Looking to center. DeHaven trying to stay on it. The ball comes loose now on the near side. Kept alive by Cooks. Shot on goal. Gallo another save.
Gallo rolls it out to Hannah Bohr. Also has Dylan Watts on the front line. Might have been a handball there. The ball actually hit above the normal boards on the wall, causing the stoppage. A couple of changes here on the orange side. Cosmo Rich entering the match for the first time, along with Braden Hall. Hall will take the free kick just on the edge of the light blue zone, and Hall fires it on goal, and the save made there out in front. Rolled back out over to Jason Cook Jr. Battling Cosmo Rich. Cook Jr. breaking forward. Fanned on that shot, able to make a little poke there towards DeHaven, deflects off the wall. Player down out in front. That was Marcus Cooper. We play on. And Cosmo Rich will break out of his own zone. Low shot towards the goal, cleared back out. Mayfield from his own zone. Now work it down the far wall. Cosmo Rich tries to help it out. Braden Hall trying to come forward. Played back into the zone. Cook Jr. looking to center. DeHaven there, poked out again by Gallo. Forward to Braden Hall. Hall trying to break back. Looking for some open space. DeHaven defending. Finds the loose ball again for the light blue team. Fires from center and scores. 2 already for Caleb DeHaven. And the light blue team takes a 3-1 lead over the orange team. DeHaven now will check outs. Back into the match, Ethan Doman. 2-goal cushion for the light blue side. Just over 5 minutes into the first half. Orange team with Braden Hall. Hall fires and scores. Braden Hall is first to the match. Orange back to within 1 at 3-2. All kinds of action here early on. Doman resets back for the light blue side. Little poke. Watts plays it back into the light blue zone. Rolled back out to Doman. Watts plays it high and right back on goal. Rolled out looking for Cook. Touched along there by Marcus Cooper. Watts comes over on the orange side. Battling Cook. Sent forward to Braden Hall. Hall still on it. Hall looking to cross. Cosmo Rich out in front. Got blocked down by the keeper. Touched along on the light blue side. Back to Dylan Watts. Cooper pressures on the feet of Hannah Bohr. Bohr plays it forward. Touch there from Cosmo Rich. Again on goal and sent Watt on the far side. Watts battling with Cook. Watts a little poke. Goes off the end wall. Back to center again. Hannah Bohr will settle it down. Bohr going low. Little poke there from Jack Johns. Johns off the near side. Over to Caleb DeHaven, who sent it right through the crease. Cleared out by Watts. On it there is Braden Hall battling Jack Johns. Hall still on it. But DeHaven another clear. Sent high from Watts. DeHaven on the chase. Collides with Cosmo Rich. Back to Hannah Bohr. Clears it back down for the orange team. And Johns defending. Pressured on there by Hall. Ball tied up along the near wall with 7:41 left here in the opening half. A 3-2 lead for the light blue team over the orange team. Scrum continues. Rich there. Plays it along. Jack Johns defending. Trying to get it out. Johns and Rich both there. Rich another poke. Loose out in front. Hall the shot. Another save made. Poke forward to DeHaven. Trying to break back. Well defended by Dylan Watts. Forward again to Cosmo Rich. Looks to cross. Hall there out in front and able to poke it home. On the rebound. Just missing wide on the far side. DeHaven back on it for the light blue team. DeHaven breaking back. Double teamed on the far wall. Deflects loose out in front. Bohr looking to clear. Hannah Bohr still on it, looking for possession. Bounces it off the wall. A little touch there from Watts. Got tripped up there by Cook. We play on as the ball goes through the crease and poked out by Jaden Gallo. Forward to Cosmo Rich. Rich sending it forward to Braden Hall. Hall trying to circle back on the far side. Johns defending. Johns trying to clear. Got poked off the far side, and Hall trying to stay with it, trying to center there for Cosmo Rich, and cleared back out again by Caleb DeHaven. Watts back on it. Poke forward by Bohr. Forward to Hall. Hall fires. Save made and deflected high by the light blue goalie Luke Fetzer. So Fetzer making the save. The light blue team with 2 goals from Caleb DeHaven, 1 from Jason Cook Jr., Hannah Bohr, and Braden Hall with the goals for the orange team. Corner taken, deflected back on the far side, down to 6:03 left here in the first half. A little scrum here at center. Played back to Hannah Bohr. Off the far wall. Cook able to touch it down. Battle on the far side. And played forward again, all the way back to Luke Fetzer. Sends it back into the orange zone as Hannah Bohr breaks out. Bohr a little touch. John sends it high, and Bohr again. Defended down there by Jason Cook Jr. Bohr continues to battle. Check that. That was Doman battling Bohr on the near side. Jack John steps in. John's trying to break back there with DeHaven, and DeHaven winning the ball back for the light blue team, firing. A little one-hopper. Saved there by Gallo. Played out and rolled to center again. Fetzer touch over there to Cosmo Rich. Sent high from Dylan Watts. Rich again, circling it over Jack Johns. Played back by DeHaven. Bringing rain here at the rec center today. Those high lobs. There's Braden Hall again. Deflected back to Hannah Bohr. Felt a little pressure there from Jack Johns. Down to 4:40 left before halftime. There's Braden Hall trying to break back, but DeHaven finds it and fires back for the light blue team. Nice save there from Jaden Gallo. Around the corner. Bohr trying to clear. Knocked down at center. A little touch there from Doman. Sent low and forward to Cosmo Rich off the near side. Fetzer trying to send it on. Blocked out in front there by Jason Cook Jr. So we started with a flurry. 5 goals in the opening 5 minutes. Things have settled down. We've got over 6 minutes without a goal. Cosmo Rich trying to come free out in front there. Another nice scoop up there from Luke Fetzer. Rolled back to center to Jack Johns Jr. DeHaven sends it on and in. Hat trick already for Caleb DeHaven. And it's 4-2 now. The light blue team over the orange team. 3:42 left here in the first half. Orange team making a change. Brooke Snyder back into the match. Hall gets things going again. The orange team now down 2. Poke back to Bohr. Pressured on by DeHaven, but Bohr sends it off the wall. Over to Braden Hall looking to cross. Hall with Johns on him. Rolls it in on Luke Fetzer. Fetzer back to DeHaven, defended by Bohr. DeHaven gets around Hannah, low shots. Save made again from Gallo. Pressed out to Hannah Bohr and cleared all the way back. Rolled out to Jason Cook. Cook breaking down. Cook on the run. Cook trying to stay on it, battling along the boards. Little poke out though from Joey Mayfield. Up to Brooke Snyder. Played back to Bohr, pressured on by DeHaven. Hall gets another touch. Snyder trying to battle, but it's DeHaven breaking back and firing just wide on the far side. Cook looking for the rebound, partially fanned. Sent over on the near side as Bohr battles Doman, and Bohr wins the ball back. Sent forward, open there is Snyder on the run. But sent out by Luke Fetzer. Over to Joey Mayfield. Battling Jason Cook Jr. Looking across. Cook is there, staying on it and sending it in. Jason Cook Jr. his second goal of the match. So 2 for Cook, 3 for DeHaven, 5 on the board for the light blue team who lead at 5-2. As we go under 2 minutes left here in the first half. Cosmo Rich will touch back to Brooke Snyder. Fires it down on the far side, and the ball actually bouncing over the boards and outs. So a quick stoppage. Referee trying to make the retrieval. Ball in some tight spaces over there. Sent back over to the keeper, Luke Fetzer. And Fetzer on the poke out. Touchdown there by Jack Johns, but spun back around by Brooke Snyder. DeHaven back on it. Uses the wall as his friend. Breaks forward. Got tripped up. Hit from behind there from Dylan Watts. And Watts a little poke back. The ball goes into the corner. Deflected over to Ethan Doman. Battling Cosmo Rich. Another touch there from Dylan Watts. And again, out of play with 55 seconds left here in the first half. Again, this is our first of 3 in the 10 through 12-year-old division. Here on the South Union Township Sports Network. We thank you whether you're listening or watching our broadcast on Atlantic Broadband Channel 17, Armstrong Channel 61, or on our YouTube page. Search South Union TV. You can also follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook as well for program updates. And 30 seconds now left here in the first half. Light blue team up 3, looking for another one, but spun back there by Brooks Snyder. Set high by Watts. Cosmo Rich back on it, trying to dig it out of the far side. Rich on the cross, blocked out in front. Rich trying to stay with it. Battling towards the box with 15 seconds left in the half. Put back on goal and rolled out there by Fetzer. Off to Jack Johns. Deflected back. Cosmo Rich looking for the pickup. DeHaven stepping in. They collide. Down to 2, down to 1, and that'll do it for the first half. A 5-2 lead for the light blue team over the orange team. 3 goals from Caleb DeHaven. 2 from Jason Cook Jr. Hannah Bohr and Braden Hall with goals for the orange team. And we'll step aside for a quick timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
You don't have to travel to Pittsburgh to get good representation. We've been doing it since 1976. We've been successful. We can help you right here at home.
We know the nuances of the legal system in Uniontown in Fayette County. We know the nuances of the legal system in Waynesburg and in Washington.
We know the system. We know where the courthouse is, and we know where to park. And at our office, you can park for free.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
We're back for the second half and our first of 3 in the 10 through 12-year-old division. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupé here on the South Union Township Sports Network. The light blue team leading the orange team by a score of 5-2. Light blue team getting their personnel sets. Referee checked with a few things here on the near side. Thumbs up. Second half underway. Played right over to the corner boards to Jack Johns. Helped along by Marcus Cooper. Body there by Cosmo Rich, sent down by Caleb DeHaven. Nice block out in front. And Cosmo Rich now trying to break out of his own zone. He'll touch forward to Dylan Watts. Doman defending. Poked out in front and scooped up by the light blue goalkeeper, Luke Fetzer. Again, down on the far side, Dylan Watts plays it on. Looking for the cross, goes all the way through and back here on the near side. Battle on the wall. Jack Johns and Dylan Watts going at it. DeHaven helps it along. And deflected back to center. Orange team trying to break back. Spun off there. Jack Johns loose out in front. Watts trying to regain, and the ball sent over the boards and out. Just over a minute into this second half. Corner kick here for the orange team. We'll try to set it up from the far side. This one goes all the way through and out. Let it out the door. It did. And settled back down. Here's Luke Fetzer. Trying to reposition his troops. The light blue team up 3. Touch from DeHaven. I send it over to Marcus Cooper. Cooper battling down the far wing. Cooper looking across. Snyder defending. Played back over to DeHaven. And played back to center. A little break here for the Orange team. Save made out in front and poked home on the far post. Score there for Braden Hall. Hall's second of the match. Orange team back to within 2, down 5-3. With 12:48 left here in the second half. DeHaven will get things started. Keeper change here for the light blue team. Jason Cook Jr. now in goal. Luke Fetzer now out in the field. Braden Hall trying to settle it down. Defended by Fetzer, poked forward and played there by Jack Johns. Johns goes low. Rich got a piece of it. Deflected off the far wall. DeHaven trying to settle it down. Battling Jaden Gallo. Shot on goal. Bore the save. And Hannah sends it out of her own zone. Back to Hall at center. Braden trying to break back. Johns defending. Banks it off the wall. Rich plays it on. And the cover there from Jason Cook Jr. Rolled back out to center. Onto the feet of DeHaven. Deflecting back over to Bohr. Plays it through Hall and back on net where Cook again rolls it out on the far side. Off the wall. Played there by Watts. Dylan Watts breaking back. Watts still on it, looking across. Good defense there as Ethan Doman sends it back out. Another little touch there from Fetzer. Back on to Bohr, pressured by Jason Cook. Check that, pressured by Jack Johns and sent out of play. Orange team making a change. Joey Mayfield back in, replacing Cosmo Rich. With 11:10 left here in the second half. And the lead at 5-3 for the light blue team over the Orange team. It's Caleb DeHaven on the free kick. We'll send it out of play and we'll go the other way. DeHaven easy to recognize out there with the ponytail. Hannah Bohr from her own zone. Knocked down by DeHaven. Caleb sends it on goal. Another nice save from Bohr. Another attempt from DeHaven. And Bohr another cover. Lobbed back forward again to Braden Hall. A little hacky sack with it here through center. Hall on it. Nice little poke off to his right and sent home by Dylan Watts. So the goal from Dylan Watts has the Orange team back to within 1 at 5-4. Here at the 10:17 mark of the second half. DeHaven gets things started again. Back to Jack Johns. A little pressure on from the Orange team. They're back to within 1. Still 10 minutes of soccer left. Bohr a little lob back over to Braden Hall. Gets around DeHaven. On the poke, out in front, looking there for Watts. Couldn't send it home. Jason Cook Jr. over to Jack Johns. Johns trying to break down the far wing. Defending there is Jaden Gallo. Scrum continues. DeHaven picks it back up. Circles it off to his right. Lost the ball there to Braden Hall. Hall has Watts again to his left. Lost the handle there from Fetzer. Sent it out of play. It'll be a corner kick here for the Orange team in the light blue zone. Put down by Braden Hall. Hall in a little scoop out in front. Bodied out by DeHaven. DeHaven has Johns to his left. He's going to stay with it right here. A little poke back on the Orange side. Coming back. Playing it off the end wall. Sent forward again from Doman. Knocked down by DeHaven. And Bohr able to play it back ahead. Over to Dylan Watts down the far wing. Watts staying on it. Here's Watts. Got pulled down. No foul called. We play on. Letting them play here today. Down 8:45 left here in the second half. 1 goal game. Sent right through the box. DeHaven regains on the near side. Bohr another save. Hall looking to clear. Braden Hall breaking back, trying to send it over to Watts. Knocked down there by Fetzer and sent back on by the Orange team. Braden Hall trying to dig out Ethan Doman. Hall, pretty move, cross out in front. Watts couldn't settle it down. Fetzer trying to break back. And we have it stopped. No, maybe not. I might have a handball there, not called. And this referee today letting them play. Watts, another poke forward to Hall. Another scoop up there from Jason Cook Jr. Played back out to DeHaven down on the far side. Spun back over to Doman. Bohr's done a nice job in goal for the Orange team, making another save. Up to Watts. Orange team needs one for the tie. Another rollout again from Cook. Jack Johns trying to track it down. Battling Joey Mayfield. Cook the shot. Loose out in front. Bohr another save and Bohr the cover. Hannah's really solidified the defensive end for the Orange team here in the second half. Have another action again out in front, colliding there with Caleb DeHaven. No goaltender interference. We play on. DeHaven again along the wall. Bohr, another save. Sending it out over to Dylan Watts. Battling Fetzer along the wall. Stepping in there is Brooks Snyder. Winning it back, though, Jack Johns. Johns crossing. And DeHaven unable to get a piece of it. Another nice save from Bohr. Orange team looking for the game-tying goal. Coming back. Watts taking it to the wall. Cook out of the goal. Played back. Look out. Jack Johns breaking. Johns fires. Bohr another save. And nice little poke out there from Hannah. Headed down again by Jack Johns. Sent along over to DeHaven. Partial fan there. And Brooks Snyder goes high again for the Orange side. Track down to the corner. And here's Hall coming forward. Poke save made out in front and then sent home by Braden Hall. Hat trick for Hall, and we're tied at 5. 3 unanswered for the Orange team here in the second half. 6:16 left in regulation. Jack Johns playing it back to Caleb DeHaven. The light blue team hasn't been able to figure out Hannah Bohr in goal. Here's DeHaven again trying to break back. Caleb, some pretty moves. That's going to be a handball. We'll go the other way. Orange team on the free kick. Send it off the crossbar and over. .5:35 now left here in the second half. Sent out on the near side over to Jason Cook. Going in low again to Hannah Bohr. Bohr lobbing it back to Rich. A little header there in open space. Cook stepping in, battling Braden Hall, and Hall breaking back, crossing out in front, goes right through Cosmo Rich. Light blue team trying to get the offense going as Rich won a flying. We play on. DeHaven breaking back. Caleb on the run. And another scoop up there from Hannah Bohr. Hannah lobs it out on the far side, tied at 5. 4:51 left here in the second half. Look out. An opportunity from the far side and sent home by Jack Johns. First of the game for Jack Johns and the light blue team. Retakes the lead at 6-5 with 4:32 left here in the second half. Johns got the angle just right, and Cosmo Rich right off the free kick can't do that. Heads up play there in goal by Luke Fetzer, who's back in goal. I shared the position with Jason Cook Jr. is now out in the field, and here's Cosmo Rich breaking back. Rich goes down. Tripped up there by Jack Johns. We play on. Not calling much out here today. Ethan Doman on the far side. Bohr another save. Playing it forward to Dylan Watts. Battling Jack Johns. Watts a little poke. Fetzer another save. Sending it out again on the far side. Watts on the battle, trying to fight off the double team. DeHaven sending it on. Back over to Jack Johns, met there by Cosmo Rich. Watts another touch. Dylan Watts breaking back. Orange team now down one. With a touch from Rich, over to Watts, goes through the crease. And back to Jason Cook Jr. Poked along the wall. And played out again by Fetzer. Off to Johns. Touch there by Cook. The 3:03 left here in the second half. Ball comes loose out in front. DeHaven trying to track it down. Caleb fires, got blocked out in front, gets it back, and Bohr does a good job to deflect it wide. Aggressive there in goal for the Orange team. Now the Orange team, they'll be surprised if they send some players up here for the final 2:40. Down a goal, but it'll be a corner kick for the light blue team here in the orange zone. DeHaven to take it. DeHaven goes direct, and Bohr with a cover. Bohr sends it along all the way back on the other side where Fetzer scoops it up. Touch there by Jason Cook Jr. Knocked down by Snyder. Sent forward to Watts, who sends it low. Nice save from Fetzer, deflecting it wide. So a little action here from the orange side, but a clear out from DeHaven. DeHaven on it. Little step in from Joey Mayfield to slow down the rush. Orange team trying to break back. On the far side, Watts deflects off the wall. Watts gets it back. Defending there is Doman. Watts looking across for Hall. Never got his way. Picked off by DeHaven, who fires back on Bohr. Hannah makes the save. Snyder looking for the clear. Still loose out in front. And Hannah able to make the scoop up. Good job again from Hannah Bohr. Headed there by DeHaven. Goes along the wall. Watts looking to track it down, but it's Johns out of his own zone. Knocked down by Mayfield. Played ahead there by Watts looking across as Doman again defends. Again sent wide, and Fetzer the knockdown with 1:23 to play. A little poke from Bohr, knocked down by Johns. On the far side, Jason Cook Jr. Still a one-goal game, final 75 seconds. DeHaven another touch. Bohr a little send-outs. Cook back on. Snyder needs to clear. Sends it low and forward to Dylan Watts. The Orange team can't get it out of its own zone right now as we go under a minute left. Watts at center. Johns knocks it down over to DeHaven, who fires. Blocked there by Snyder. Deflected back. Look out, coming back. And Fetzer knocks down Braden Hall. Game's been chippy tonight as Cook breaks back. Cook out in front. Bohr another poke. Orange team breaking back. And Doman a nice job there to knock it down, and got the Orange team got aided there by the official. Now with 27 seconds, well, it should be a dangerous play there. Cosmo Rich went high. Now a free kick. Doman lining up to take it. Now it's going to be Jack Johns who will fire just wide. 10 seconds left. Orange team needs to reverse the field. They'll look for one final rush, down one. Trying to break back, but DeHaven doing a good job to send it the other way, and that'll do it. The light blue team hangs on for a 6-5 win here in our first of three in the 10 through 12-year-old division. 3 for Caleb DeHaven, 2 for Luke Fetzer and Ethan Doman. Check that, 2 for Jason Cook Jr. and 1 for Ethan Doman. Braden Hall with 3 on the orange side, and Hannah Bohr and Dylan Watts also picking up a goal. 6-5. Your final score in our first of 3. Stay tuned for game 2 of our triple header on the way next here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Just sit right down and you hear a tale of a fateful call. You better pay those bills right now or you take a mighty fall. He really didn't know what to do, so he turned to those who did. Zeppeli, Mahaloff, and White, your bankruptcy crew, your bankruptcy crew. So no matter how deep in debt you are, if your back's against the wall, Zeppeli, Mahaloff, and White, just give them a call.
Many people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scarring. Offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including La-Z-Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Ready for our second of three here at the South Union Township Rec Center in the 10 through 12-year-old division. The white team taking on the purple team. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupé. Taking a look at our white roster. Tana Brusda wearing number 6. Carson Scott out of the lineup today. We have 2 number 5s. Madison McLean wearing the black number 5. Eva Miller the red number 5. Jacob Poling, the player you might see from time to time without a number on his jersey. Melania Daniels, number 7. Zelig Redmond, number 8. And I think that's all we got on the white side for today. The purple team with Braden Kaufman wearing number 1. Olivia DeBoard, 3. Peyton Show, 4. Alexa Taylor, 6. Ellie Mancini, 7. And Brandon Dunn wearing number 8. And also one addition, Nola Mancini, wearing number 2 today for the purple team. So some of the late number changes. We'll do our best to keep you abreast of all of the action here on the South Union Township Sports Network. The white team taking on the purple team, and there's a hard shot on the near side from Tanner Brusda. Just deflected off. That's Madison McLean, black number 5 down the far side. Alexa Taylor playing it along the far wall. In goal for the white side, number 8, Zelig Redmond. And Taylor, another poke there into open space. Olivia DeBoard battling along, and a red number 5, Eva Miller, sending it off to Madison McLean down the far side. Madison, a little poke ahead on the chase down Brusda. And Brusda unable to generate a shot. Sent back to center. And down once again to Madison McLean. Taylor a little poke outs. And Eva Miller here on the near side. Both teams feeling each other out early, and then a little turn shot and a goal for the white team, just like that, Tanner Brusda. So Brusda getting the first goal of the match in the white team. Coached by Jason Scott here today, taking a 1-0 lead over the purple team. Get things started again. There's Peyton Schoaf. A great job throughout this youth soccer season, sending it low. Knocked down there by Redmond. Deflected back out in front. A little poke just missing wide from Olivia DeBoard. The board staying on it. Battling Eva Miller. Schoaf another touch. DeBoard again from the near side, looking to cross. Braden Myers on the far side for the purple team with it right now. Myers sending it along the wall. And poked down again by Eva Miller. Over to Peyton Schoaf. Trying to get around Tanner Brusda. Brusda stays on. Nice little cross and the finish out in front for Madison McLean. So Madison McLean getting her first goal of the match. And the white team taking a 2-0 lead over the purple team. Our second of 3 here in the 10 through 12-year-old division on the South Union Township Sports Network. McLean back on it. 4 there to Brusda. Crossed out in front, Taylor defending. Going to the wall there with McLean. The battle continues, played back to center. Look out, breaking back is Olivia DeBoard. Good defense there from Eva Miller. DeBoard coming back, Miller another touch. Into open space, Ellie Mancini on it. Look out, Ellie. Plenty of skills out there for the purple team. I've seen some pretty good hookups between Mancini and Schoaf throughout the season. This purple team's been tough. Down too early on, but watching them fight back here. On the far side, Eva Miller trying to break out. Little touch there from Schoaf. Off to Mancini. Mancini down the far wall. Ellie trying to stay on it and sends it home. Ellie Mancini, her first goal of the match. Purple team back to within 1, down 2-1. Here at the 10:28 mark of the first half. Alexa Taylor battle back. Jacob Poling, the player without a number on his jersey over there for the white team, on the back line right now. The white team will put it down here for Zelig Redmond. Going through Madison McLean. Alexa Taylor there on the purple side, battling McLean along the wall. Taylor will poke out for Schoaf, off to Ellie Mancini. Mancini trying to settle it down, needs a little help, gets it there from Taylor. And played back by Madison McLean, looking to cross. Deflected down by Nola Mancini, who's in goal right now for the purple team. Madison McLean will take the corner. Loose out in front, picked up by Schoaf. Here's Peyton Schoaf breaking back, sending it off the near side to Mancini in open space. And Schoaf finds it again in open space and just fires high. Oh, miss clear. Schoaf sends it home. So Peyton Schoaf ties this match at 2. And he thought it just would be a matter of time before the purple team would get going. And there you see Schoaf and Mancini. A couple of goals. And they were knotted up at 2. A little poke there from Eva Miller. Mancini knocking down Gage Heiss, and it's sent just wide after Zelig Redmond's diving attempt. Down the far side, Schoaf settles, looks to cross out in front, played high there by Eva Miller. Into open space to Mancini again. 7:55 left here in the first half. Mancini turning, shooting, and the save made by Zelig Redmond. Zelig rolls it back out to center. Knocked down by Schoaf. Sent along the wall over to Braden Myers. An open space. Alexa Taylor finds the loose ball and scores. Taylor, a power shot there from center. 3 unanswered for the purple team, who now lead 3-2. And a change here on the purple side. Olivia DeBoard back into the match. Madison McLean down the far side, knocked down again by Peyton Schoaf. Schoaf trying to stay on it. Nice little scoop up there from Zelig Redmond. Mancini trying to break back. Mancini back to Schoaf. Schoaf fires. Save made there by Redmond. Played along by Heiss. Off of the board. Into open space to McLean. Fronted by Schoaf. And scooped up by Nola Mancini. Getting knocked down by Eva Miller. Schoaf looking for the poke out. Miller plays on. And Nola Mancini out in front. Makes another save. Forward to the board. Ellie looking for the chase down. Ellie Mancini playing it back to Peyton Schoaf. An open space. Madison McLean there again. Went off of Braden Myers. Loose out in front. And a great job on the clear out. Right on the line, Peyton Schoaf. And fired back high and wide by Madison McLean. And Peyton Schoaf, one of the best saves I think we've seen all year, helping out her goalie, Nola Mancini. Nola again goes low, knocked down by McLean. And Ellie Mancini steps in, tries to battle forward down the far side. Here's Ellie trying to break back over to the board. The board out in front, deflected down there by Gage Heiss. Along the wall again to Mancini. Again goes through the crease. And a clear out there from Gage. All the way back to Nola Mancini. And a 5:14 left here in the first half. They race along the wall. Played up to Tanner Bruzda. Plays it along Braden Myers. Lexa Taylor, though, stepping in for the purple side. Taylor down along the wall. Crosses out in front. Mancini trying to track it down. It's Madison McLean trying to break back. Lexi Taylor, another touch. Played back again by Gage Heiss. Into the corner again, Taylor. Battling McLean. Mancini winning the ball back. Ellie fires, just missed here on the near side. The board trying to chase it down. Nice little touch there from Tanner Bruzda. Bruzda breaking back out in front, and a poke home for Tanner Bruzda. His second goal of the match. And we're tied at 3, so Bruzda with 2, McLean with a goal. And you have Schoaf, Taylor, and Mancini with goals on the purple side to knock things up at 3 as we go under 4 minutes. Left here in the first half, Jacob Poling trying to work out of his own zone. A little poke off the crossbar there from Braden Myers. Tracked down by Madison McLean, who battles Ellie Mancini. Taylor another touch. Off to Myers, trying to come forward to the board. Play there by Jacob Poling. Taylor on the retreats. Forward again to Mancini. Ellie trying to work her way around Eva Miller. Taylor on the near side. Ball still loose. Mancini there on the doorstep goes down. And Olivia DeBoard will battle Jacob Poling. And Lexa Taylor another touch. Taylor fires. Blocked out in front. Retreating there is Myers. Touched by Taylor. Forward to Mancini. Stepping in there, Eva Miller, but Mancini finds the loose ball. Mancini, another poke. Ball loose out in front and covered by the keeper, Zelig Redmond, who scoops it out on the far side again to Madison McLean. Tied at 3, 2:35 left here in the first half. And circled back out to Tanner Bruzda's double team. Look out. A poke there from Olivia DeBoard, but played out by Jacob Poling. DeBoard continues to battle. McLean tries to spin it back, battling Mancini. McLean resetting back over to Tanner Bruzda. Peyton Schoaf now re-entering as Bruzda fires right through the box. On the backside, McLean trying to track it down. Ball again comes free in open space. Bruzda and Taylor there. Taylor with a head of steam coming forward. On the back line, Poling, pressured on by DeBoard. Poling trying to win it back. Poling down along the wall, battling Olivia DeBoard, who wins it back. DeBoard fires and scores. Olivia DeBoard gives the purple team the lead back at 4-3 with 1:36 left before halftime. Quickly get back underway. Played back off to Madison McLean. Battling Olivia DeBoard, ball sent out of play on the far side. As we approach the final minutes of this first half, the purple team with 4 goals from 4 different players so far. Olivia DeBoard, Peyton Schoaf, Alexa Taylor, and Ellie Mancini. Pair of goals for Tanner Brusda. Madison McLean also adding a goal for the white team. That's where we're at right now at 4-3. Purple team looking for another one. A poke and just missing there, Peyton Schoaf. Went off the white team and out. This will be a corner kick here from the far side. Schoaf to reset it again. Schoaf puts it down. Crosses out in front. Mancini just sends it high. Minute 22 seconds left here in the first half. Put down by Zelig Redmond. Madison McLean will try to chase it down. 10 seconds left. Schoaf wins it back for the purple team and sends it in. Peyton Schoaf gets her second of the match. It's 5-3 now. Purple team over the white team, and we're at halftime. We'll have the second half on the way next here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank. At your service.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Back here at the South Union Township Rec Center, 5-3. Your scores, we get ready to start the second half. The purple team leading the white team. Purple team, a pair of goals from Peyton Schoaf, Alexa Taylor, Ellie Mancini, and Olivia DeBoard also adding goals. 2 for Tanner Brusda, 1 for Madison McLean on the white side. And goal now for the purple team, Braden Myers. And Gage Heiss in goal for the white team. As Peyton Schoaf Sends it forward to Ellie Mancini. Mancini down the far wing, looks to center. Taylor on the doorstep, never got her way. Now the white team trying to break out. A little shot there from Tanner Brusda, knocked down out in front. And Brusda trying to break back. Brusda on the cross, send it to the side of the goal. That nice little break set up there with Madison McLean. Mancini battling McLean down the far side. Poke back to Schoaf on the reset, who fires it just wide. Taylor off the rebound. And Brusda will break back. Defended there by DeBoard. McLean on the far wing, looks to cross out in front. Scoop up there from Braden Myers. Played back to Taylor. Down on the far wing to Mancini on the chase. Mancini a little poke. And the scoop up there from Heiss. Mancini again on it. Over to Schoaf, who fires and scores again. 3 in the game for Peyton Schoaf. Lead up to 6-3 now for the purple team over the white team. Played just under 2 minutes here in the second half. And that ball sent out of play. Gonna be a goal kick here on the purple side. Mancini will touch over to Peyton Schoaf. Down the near wall, Taylor in open space, but sent back along by Jacob Poling. Touched ahead on the chase from Brusda, and the scoop up there from Braden Myers. Forward to Alexa Taylor. Taylor battling Poling, sending Mancini back. Mancini on the reset, back to Alexa Taylor, getting around Poling. Taylor down the near wing, looking for help, but Poling spins her off the ball. Played back again to Peyton Schoaf. Again bounces it off to Taylor. Bangs it off the wall. Poling again defending. Fanned on the first clear. Purple team fell down early, 2-0. Scored 6 of the last 7, make it 7 of the last 8. As Alexa Taylor sends that one home. Taylor now with 2, Schoaf with 3, DeBoard a goal, Mancini a goal. It's 7-3 now. Purple team over the white team, 2 unanswered for the purple team. Here to start the second half. A touch there from Nola Mancini, forward to Olivia DeBoard. Nola played in goal during the first half for the purple team, playing up in age classification here today. And Sister Ellie holding her own for sure. Schoaf another touch. Schoaf breaking. And Peyton trying to stay with it, and finally scooped up by Gage Heiss. Sent down, looking there for Madison McLean, battling Peyton Schoaf. McLean looking to cross, and another nice save there from Braden Myers, sending it off to Nola Mancini. Nola in the scrum, and plenty of support here in the stands. Another scoop up from Gage. Send it off to McLean. Ball comes loose and sent out of play. 10:41 left in regulation. A 7-3 lead for the purple team over the white team. If you're watching our broadcast on Atlantic Broadband or Armstrong Cable, I'd like to remind you that South Union Township Sports Network games and programs are available online, easy to find. Just go to youtube.com and search South Union Television, or follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook for program updates, facebook.com/South Union TV. Play whistle down, and we'll have a free kick coming back here for Peyton Schoaf for the purple team. It'll actually be Olivia DeBoard that'll step in and take the free kick. And the white team leaving the net empty for some reason right now. Not sure what this is all about. Now they'll reset, and Schoaf's shot is saved there by Heiss, who sends it out on the far side. DeBoard again defending, trying to get around Madison McLean. DeBoard out of her own zone, medal on the wall by Zelig Redmond. Sent loose out in front and just sent wide by Olivia DeBoard. Purple team, though, still on it. Nola Mancini there. Pretty good battle with Tanner Brusda. Now sent Crossfield on the far side. Heiss again on the scoop up. Rolled out to Brusda. Met there by Taylor, who fires back, and Heiss a diving save. Schoaf, though, out in front. And it's a clear out made there by Madison McLean. 9:05 left in regulation, a 4-goal cushion for the purple team over the white team. Taylor plays it back on. Heiss another scoop up. Heiss rolls it out on the far side. DeBoard knocks it down. Off to Peyton Schoaf. Look out. Schoaf coming back. Gets her 4th goal of the match. Peyton Schoaf making that one look too easy. 4 goals for Peyton Schoaf. Now an 8-3 lead for the purple team over the white team. They 30 left here in the second half. Mancini touched back to Schoaf again. Gets around McLean, looks to center. Ellie Mancini there and able to catch up with it. As Heiss again rolls it back to center. Over to McLean on the far side. Madison trying to work back around Peyton Schoaf. Schoaf able to gain possession. Bangs down the far wall. A little help there from Ellie Mancini. Schoaf comes forward. Sends it off the wall. Nola Mancini now in open space trying to track it down. Nola on the reset. Little pressure there from Zelig Redmond, who's able to win it back. Send it down the field where Braden Myers, who is now in goal, will send it back to Alexa Taylor. Taylor will poke up to Ellie Mancini. Mancini trying to send it back to Peyton Schoaf. Intercepted there by McLean, who fires back on. Check that. Here's Eva Miller. Black 5, not red 5, who just entered and fired there on the white side. Actually have both of the number 5s out there as that one went off the bar. McLean and Miller on the field right now for the white team. Sent off the far side. Mancini another poke. Sent down by Brusda off the wall. Taylor here on the near side. Battling Miller. Brusda turning, shooting, sending again off the bar. And Schoaf again plays it down on the near side. Over to Taylor in open space. Poked up to Mancini. Defended back down, and DeBoard sends it high and outs. With 6:42 to play. And a 5-goal cushion here for the purple team over the white team. Free kick repositioned. Brusda to take it. Brusda crosses out in front. Save made from Myers on the rebound on the backside. McLean had another shot at it. It was juggled and then saved again by Braden Myers. Mancini now out of her own zone. Gonna move around McLean. Ellie breaking back. Crossing over to Nola Mancini, who couldn't settle it down. DeBoard coming back. Deflected down. A little cross and another scoop up by Braden Myers. Jacob Poling battling Nola Mancini, excuse me. As Alexa Taylor sends it over the wall and out. With the 5:30 left here in the second half, still an 8-3 lead for the purple team over the white team. Looking to retrieve the ball. Olivia DeBoard went over the wall to get it. Free kick for the white team. Go the length of the field. Myers on the scoop up as we go under 5 minutes left here in the second half. Ellie Mancini settles it down. Pretty move there. Mancini. Ellie to Nola. Save there from Heiss. And Ellie's move sent Redmond down for the white team. Schoaf up to Mancini. Mancini very well skilled. Sends it off to her sister again, trying to set her up. Ellie trying to come forward. White team will break back. Battle on the wall. Poke there from Miller. Sent out again by Myers. Forward to Mancini. Touch by Schoaf. Now Nola Mancini on the near side. Pulling a little poke back. Over to Ellie. Down to Nola. They're really trying to set Nola up. And Nola playing up in age classification today. The purple team being a little short on players. Can't tell though by looking at the score result right now at 8-3. Pulling out of his own zone, 3:40 to play. The board another touch. Knocked down by McLean. Madison back on the near side. Go back to the wall. Reset up top, and Mancini with the poke out again. Here's Ellie. So well skilled. Stop and start. Lost to handle that time. Brusdo with the clear. Now Nola Mancini finds it. Ellie sends it back over to her sister. We'll poke out again from Poling, down to McLean on the near side. Met there by DeBoard. McLean again looking to cross. Touched by Ellie Mancini. Over to Nola. DeBoard coming forward, got tripped up. And played back and over the goal. Peyton Schoaf now in goal on the purple side. The purple squad up 5. Sends it right up to Nola Mancini. Set her up well. Nola just poking it wide. Peyton Schoaf very alert. Sees the whole field. And saw Nola Mancini wide open. Put it right on her feet. The Schoaf-Mancini combination. You throw Taylor into the mix, who's a pretty good player as well. It's been fun to watch on the purple team all year long. .153 to play, still a 5-goal lead for the purple team. Here's Taylor free, just missing wide. Another poke back to center. Now Myers battling Madison McLean. Goes back to Gage Heiss. Touched by Ellie Mancini over to Taylor. And Ellie Mancini's played very unselfish. How many times have we seen her here in the second half give up point-blank shot opportunities trying to help out her teammates? Really good to see. 1:09 to play. On the far side, here's Taylor again. Going to the wall there with Eva Miller. Miller, a little poke. Down to Schoaf. 50 seconds to play. Schoaf looking for Ellie Mancini, deflected back down by McLean. The board and McLean go to the wall. Still battling. Mancini now stepping in, Ellie. Breaking back out. McLean, another touch off to Zelig Redmond. 24 seconds left. Brusda, another touch. Coming free out in front, and DeBoard the clear out with Redmond closing in. 7 seconds left. That one just sent high from the far side. And that'll do it. 8-3, your final score. The purple team getting 3 unanswered goals in the second half to pick up the win. 4 from Peyton Schoaf, 2 from Alexa Taylor. Ellie Mancini and Olivia DeBoard also adding goals on the purple side Madison McLean picking up 1, and Tanner Brusda with 2 for the white team. 8-3 your final score. Back with our third of 3 right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including La-Z-Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
In any endeavor, experience is probably the most important factor, but it's got to be the right kind of experience. Experience in the community, where the case is tried, where the jurors live, where the judges work. We've been doing this since 1976 at Davis and Davis. That's a long time.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Back for our third of 3 in the 10 through 12-year-old division. The black team taking on the pink team. We're underway. Sarah White. Quick touch forward there to Zoe Robson. Black team on the clear out. Watch for Georgia Holes on the black team. Last time we had the black team here on the South Union Township Sports Network, Georgia scored 5 goals. She's on it right now. Fires here out in front and just deflected high. Lineups for the pink team: Sarah White, number 1, Colin Forrestal, number 2, Zoe Robson, 4, Anna Phelan, 5, Jason Felitsky, 6. As Holes tries to set up the corner kick, Drake Schaefer, 7, Elena Wallace, 8, and Hunter Soar, number 9. Holes will play this one back. She'll get it back again here on the near wall. Pretty moves there from Georgia. Georgia coming back, firing and scoring. Boy, that was sweet. Georgia Holes. Just like that, 1-0, the black team over the pink team. Really impressed with some of the skill level we're seeing here from this 10 through 12-year-old division. Especially some of the girls as well. I mentioned Ellie Mancini, Peyton Schoaf, the game we brought you earlier. Now Georgia Holes here in this game. And the local high school's eyes have to be big here over the next couple of years when these players move up. Ruvalcaba let that one go over her head. Sarah White picks it up here at center. Up to Zoe Robson. Another touch there from White. Ruvalcaba stepping in, sending it off the wall. Back over to Holes. Ruvalcaba again, spinning back and firing. Wallace the save, deflected back. White adding to the defense. Hunter Phelan coming over there, chasing down with Ruvalcaba. He plays it off of White. So Robson trying to come free. And a Phelan there as well. Ruvalcaba, though, winning it back. White another touch. Ruvalcaba off the Holes. Look out. Holes fires. Went off the wall. Ruvalcaba. Back to Georgia Holes again. A little poke back there from Zoe Robson. Handling Colin Forrestal. As Holes breaks back. Went off the back of White. Over to Jaden Ruvalcaba here on the near side. Crossing, looking for Holes on the back door. It's knocked down by Jason Folitsky. Played back on by Anthony DeCenzo. And scooped up there by Wallace. Black team is Mason Newman, number 1. Anthony DeCenzo, 2. Brody Barton, 4. Luke Grimm, 5. Georgia Holes, 7. And Jaden Ruvalcaba, 22 today. Played just over 3 minutes. Lone goal scored by Georgia Holes. White plays it back along. In the corner, DeCenzo out of his own zone. Deflecting back and one out of play. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay. Nice to have you along with us here on the South Union Township Sports Network. We resume. There's Ruvalcaba trying to come free, knocked down by White. And scooped up. And rolled back out to White, colliding there with Ruvalcaba. Ruvalcaba going hard to the wall with Zoe Robson. Robson winning it back. A little poke, though, back from Luke Grimm. As Jason Folitsky tries to break down the far side. A little run up here for the pink side with both Phelan and Robson on that front line. Unable to generate a shot. Here's Georgia Holes now down the far wing. Holes looking across, deflected out in front. Holes gets it back, another little poke. Still loose, Ruvalcaba on the doorstep, sends it home. Jaden Ruvalcaba getting her first of the match. And it's 2-0. Black team over the pink team. That one healed back by Drake Schaefer. Back to Jason Folitsky and off to Sarah White. Another very skilled player out there for the pink side. Look at the moves from Sarah White. Little poke ahead, but right over to Georgia Holes. Holes forward to Ruvalcaba! Scores again. Jaden Ruvalcaba now with a pair. Holes and Ruvalcaba. Some sweet action there on the front line. It's 3-0. And Drake Schaefer will get things started again here for the pink team. And Schaefer getting it back and firing. Diving save there from Brody Barton. Robson back on it, Barton out. Poking it back, Folitsky in open space defending. DeCenzo a little poke. Going down into the corner, Luke Grimm trying to dig it out. Crosses out in front, own goal. Went off of Folitsky and in. We'll credit the goal to Luke Grimm. 4-0. This black team's been tough all year. We'll have the playoffs coming up in a few weeks. Don't be surprised if it's the black team and the purple team in the championship game as White fires, and a nice save there from Brody Barton. It's my prediction. We'll see if it holds true in a few weeks. Georgia Holes breaking back, firing just time. Saw a very competitive game in our first of 3 between the light blue team and the orange team. Can't count out either of those two teams either. A very competitive playoffs. Get underway in a few weeks. Try to spread them over 3 days here at the Rec Center. Holes another nice shot. Save made out in front. Ball still loose now, going to the corner. Dug out by DeCenzo. Scooped up by the keeper, but not cleared. Grimm on the far side trying to poke it back. DeCenzo trying to dig it out as Hunter Sora takes him to the wall. Grimm goes down. Sora looking for the clear. Grimm crosses out in front. Ball still loose, and nice little poke outs from Sarah White to Zoe Robson. Battling Georgia Holes. Spun off there to Drake. Schaefer out in front. Ball still loose, and Schaefer missing there from point blank range. Probably wish to see that one back. There's Sarah White coming back off. Looking there for Schaefer. Cleared out by Ruvalcaba, but it's White again firing. And Brody Martin another save. Still at 4-0. DeCenzo comes down the near wall. Sent down Hunter Sora. Ball goes crossfield on the far side down at Georgia Holes. Holes fires and sends it high. And 6:38 left here in the first half. Another change here for the pink side. Hunter Phelan coming back in. Ball clear down the far side. Drake Schaefer will try to chase it down. White looking for the clear, but sent it out. DeCenzo will take the free kick. Anthony goes low, knocked back by Hunter Sora on the feet of Georgia Holes. Lou Grimm another touch over to Georgia. Hunter Hannah Phelan stepping in. And fired from the far side. Cleared back out. DeCenzo on the retreats. Gets around Drake Schaefer. DeCenzo sends it along. Ball bouncing right in front of the goal line and then sent home on the backside by Luke Grimm. So Grimm gets his second of the match. It's now 5-0. Black team over the pink team. Ball pinballing around before Grimm sent it home. Now 5-10 left here in the first half. Our third of 3 in the 10 through 12-year-old division. Drake Schaefer battling DeCenzo. Schaefer just sending that one high and wide. Another poke from Ruvalcaba. And Jaden trying to track it back down. Going hard there with Drake Schaefer. And here's Sarah White out of her own zone, firing and putting it off the bar. Good attempt there from Sarah White. And Brody Barton sent it out of his own zone over to Anthony DeCenzo. On the feet of Ruvalcaba. Spun back, and White trying to clear. Sent it off of teammate Hannah Phelan. And Georgia Holes on the backside. Looking to center. White finds it again. On the retreat, DeCenzo up to Ruvalcaba. Ruvalcaba on the cross. Knocked down by White. Played forward looking for Phelan. Cleared out by DeCenzo off to Grimm. Luke Grimm coming back off to Holes. Georgia Holes breaking back, firing, save out in front. Off to Sarah White. A little bump there from Holes. White still on the run. Got a little help there from Drake Schaefer. Good save from Brody Barton. Aggressive coming out. DeCenzo on the poke. Ruvalcaba looking to track it down. Wallace, the keeper, making the save off to Holes, who sends it right back on, but high. 3:13 left before halftime. Wallace sends it out. We'll have a free kick here from center coming back for the black team. A poke there from Grimm, but White on the intercept. Touched by Schaefer. Defending was Grimm. Schaefer, though, still on the run. Save from Barton. Schaefer gets it back. Schaefer trying to create. Barton a little poke out. White knocks it down. White blocked and then in. Off the deflection, Sarah White getting her first of the match. And the pink team back to within 4, down 5-1. And Holes gets things started again, off to Grimm. Back to Georgia Holes. Holes on the run forward, blocked down by White, who turns and clears. On the retreat to Senzo. Pushed down by Robson. Senzo still on it down the near wall. Ruvalcaba sending it forward. Wallace to cover. Scooped out over to Holes. Trying to get around White. Little poke out in front. Filitsky knocks it down. Robson trying to break back. Again, they go to the wall. Robson another poke back. Off to Ruvalcaba. And now Holes. Knocked down by White. Ruvalcaba trying to regain. Sends it through the box. Grimm. Back to DeCenzo. Pressured on by Filitsky. Final minutes of this first half. Black team leading the pink team 5-1. Phelan and Ruvalcaba go to the wall. Chase is on. Holes breaking, but stepping in as White. White now trying to break out of her own zone, but Holes on the intercept back. Holes on the cross. Filitsky on the knockdown. Over to Hannah Phelan. Played back on and just wide there from center by DeCenzo. 30 seconds left. White settles down to Phelan. Ruvalcaba defending. Pressured by Robson. Loose out in front. Poke there from Barton. Down to Georgia Holes, who's pressured on by White. Ruvalcaba again defending. 10 seconds left in the half. Phelan trying to turn. Poked back out. Over to Grimm. Pressure there by Filitsky. Down to 2, down to 1, and that'll do it for the first half. 5-1. Your halftime score. Black team over the pink team. Back with the second half right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety. For colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies, painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruth Hart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Back here at the South Union Township Rec Center, ready to start the second half of our third of 3 games here in the 10 through 12-year-old division. Black team leading the pink team by a score of 5-1. Black team with 2 goals from Luke Grimm, 1 from Georgia Holes, and 2 from Jaden Ruvalcaba. Sarah White scoring the lone goal for the pink team. We're underway with the second half. There's Mason Newman. Newman going down, regaining, coming back forward. Jason Filitsky will break back out here for the pink team. Off to Drake Schaefer, battling Ruvalcaba on the wall. Grimm is there along with Sarah White. And White will go cross field on the far side off to Zoe Robson. Robson, touch there from Drake Schaefer. Schaefer trying to get around Ruvalcaba. DeCenzo now in goal for the black team, sending it off the wall. Deflected back by Schaefer, sending it through the box. On the backside, Filitsky trying to play it on. Ball comes loose out in front. Ruvalcaba on the clear. Down to Grimm. Grimm on the near wing. Well defended there by Sarah White. White pokes it back forward, looking for Drake Schaefer. Schaefer gets around Ruvalcaba. Schaefer on the run, but Georgia Holes steps in and wins the ball back for the black team. Holes forward looking for Mason Newman, and Wallace with a cover. Sent out to Filitsky. Jason breaking back and sending it high and out of play. Just underway with the second half, still 5-1. Black team over the pink team. That was your halftime score as well. DeCenzo knocked down by White. Poked back by Grimm. Sent back up to Drake Schaefer. Schaefer battling Georgia Holes. And Holes trying to win it back. Little touch there for Ruvalcaba. Covered there by Wallace. Back to center, Filitsky, but Ruvalcaba another poke. Wallace sends it out. White trying to chase down Newman. Filitsky another touch. Holes steps in, fires back. Wallace the save out in front. Ball still loose. Grimm and Newman collapse, and White out of the pack with it. White back through center. Sarah White on it, trying to work around Ruvalcaba. Ruvalcaba spins her off the ball. Sends it forward to Mason Newman. Newman takes it to the back wall. Battling Zoe Robson. Robson winning it back. Touch there by Schaefer. But Grimm able to win it back on the black side. Grimm and Schaefer now down the wall. Grimm on the cross. Goes through Newman. Back to Robson on the backside. And the poke out. And Georgia Holes retreats. Holes lost the handle there to Filitsky. Ruvalcaba looking to clear Fand. A little pressure here on the pink side now. But Holes able to break back out. Here's Georgia Holes. Sending it forward. Off the wall, Wallace the cover. .11:48 left here in the second half. Mason Newman going down. Drake Schaefer looking for the ball. Found there by Jason Filitsky. Stepping in was Georgia Holes. Again, they go to the wall. Ruvalcaba. And Schaefer turns it off. And then gets it back off a deflection. And the cover again from DeCenzo. And all the way on the other side to Wallace. Rolled out to Robson. Pressured on by Newman. Mason Newman stepping into the box, and Wallace another cover. Rolled out on the near side. Luke Grimm fires out in front. And Newman unable to get a piece of it on the back door. Here's Filitsky breaking back. Ruvalcaba defending. And they go to the wall, and Ruvalcaba out of her own zone. White steps in. Fires coming back, and those two get tripped up. We play on. Mason Newman spins off Robson and scores. Mason Newman getting his first of the match. Lead now up to 6-1 for the black team over the pink team. 2 goals from Grimm. 2 from Jaden Ruvalcaba, 1 from Holes, and 1 from Newman. Sarah White, the lone goal on the pink side. Here's Mason Newman again. Newman on a 3-on-2 coming back. And Wallace on the cover. Georgia Holes coming back, blocked out in front. And off a deflection, Ruvalcaba sends it off the backside. And Filitsky will break back. Cover again made by DeCenzo. Knocked down by Sarah White. A little poke back from White. DeCenzo on the cover again. White again breaking out of her own zone. White on the cross. Feeling out in front, and Mason Newman breaks back out. Off to Georgia Holes. Holes fires, Wallace the save and the cover. 8:55 now left in regulation. Newman out of his own zone, slices between defenders. Directs traffic on a 3-on-2. Just rolls it into Wallace, who plays it out to Ruvalcaba, who sends it high and wide on the far side. Wallace now out of play. Couple of changes on the pink side. Zoe Robson back in. Luke Grimm will take the free kick. Grimm sending it just wide. Black team, though, cruising right now, up 6-1. Final 8 minutes of regulation. Mention our third of 3 here in the 10 through 12-year-old division. The light blue team defeated the orange team 6-5 in the opener. The purple team defeated the white team 8-3 in our second of 3 games. Here it's 6-1. It's a 5-1 lead for the black team at halftime. Added on one here in the second half. Now Georgia Holes adds another one. Holes gets her second of the match. Second for the black team here in the second half. It's now 7-1. Rolled back on there by Robson. Newman up to Holes. Defending there is White. Breaking out. Now White and Ruvalcaba battle here. Off of Hannah Phelan, deflected off to Mason Newman. And Newman sends it over the boards and out. And 6:39 left here in the second half. 2 goals from Luke Grimm, 2 from Georgia Holes, 2 from Jaden Ruvalcaba, and 1 from Mason Newman on the black side. Sarah White, the lone goal for the pink team. Ruvalcaba, another poke. White defends. Forward here to Hannah Phelan. Colliding there with Luke Grimm. Now Ruvalcaba will take the free kick. She'll fire from the left of the field. Ball loose out in front, and Wallace with a cover. Ruvalcaba, another touch there to Georgia Holes. Holes trying to break back. White defending, poking forward. Up to Hannah Phelan. Phelan along the near side, looking to center. Newman defending. White again stepping in. Going on the boards. Loose out in front. DeCenzo now dancing out with Robson pressuring on. That'll be a handball. And a free kick here for the pink team. So we approach the 5-minute mark of the second half. Repositioned Phelan. White to take the free kick. She'll send it out of play. DeCenzo will put it down. Sends it the length of the field. Sora defending. Go back over on the near side. Battle there between Grimm and Phelan, and Grimm able to win it forward to Ruvalcaba. Wallace looking for the cover. Holes on the backside, a little poke. Goes through the box. Ruvalcaba trying to track it down. Centers back up top. White a little poke and sent forward by Hannah Phelan. DeCenzo plays it back. Over to Georgia Holes. Holes off to her right. Holes fires. Off the boards again. Played back and covered there by Wallace. And Wallace on the rollout. Georgia Holes breaking back. Poked over to Grimm. Grimm coming on and just missing there. Newman on the backside on the reset. Newman, nice move there around Zoe Robson. Newman fires. Wallace the save. Hunter Sora there looking for the clear out. Forward to Robson. Knocked down by Holes. Georgia Holes coming back, firing it just high. 3:20 to play. And we thank you for joining us for more youth soccer action here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Certainly has been a busy winter. Had some youth basketball during November and December. And the youth soccer getting into high gear. The start of 2018 as Grimm goes down there. Of course, plenty of Laurel Highlands basketball, some Penn State Fayette basketball on the network as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed all of the winter sports action. We'll have all of the soccer playoff games coming up for you over the next couple of weeks as well. And before you know it, we'll be having youth baseball and Laurel Highlands baseball and softball here on the network over the next couple of weeks. Newman a little knockdown there and a finish. So Mason Newman getting his second goal of the game, making it 8-1 now. Black team over the pink team. 2:18 left here in regulation. White right off the free kick, put it right on goal. Wouldn't have counted if it would have went in. Holes breaking back again. Touch there from Grimm, deflected off to Zoe Robson. Pokes it forward to Ruvalcaba. To Filitsky on the backside. Now White again. Sarah on the break back as Robson to her right will fire and connect. Sarah White. Her second of the match. 8-2. 1:40 to play. Ruvalcaba now in goal for the final 90 seconds. Now Newman will heel it back to Luke Grimm. To his left to Holes. And Georgia down the far side will poke off the end wall. Deflecting loose out in front. Filitsky looking for the clear. Grimm stepping in. Robson sends it, no, check that. White sends it out, and then DeCenzo sends it a couple of levels up. As we go under a minute left. Get a new ball back in play. Wallace, the keeper, puts it down. Been in goal for the entire match. Looking for Sarah White. Go to the wall with DeCenzo. DeCenzo out of the pack with it. Back to Wallace. Cover with 30 seconds left. Over to Drake Schaefer, battling Newman, who wins it back out in front. Newman looking for the cross, deflected down by Wallace. Newman looking to regain, but Schaefer wins it back there for the pink side. Schaefer and Holes going at it. Schaefer stays with it. Looking for the cross, but Holes breaking back. Down to 7, down to 6. Georgia touch over to Grimm. Nice little step in there from White, and that'll do it. 8-2. Your final score, black team 5 in the first, 3 in the second for their 8. Pink team 1 in each half. Again, your goal scorers, 2 from Holes, 2 from Grimm, 2 from Ruvalcaba, and 2 from Newman. White a pair for the pink side. This afternoon's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiff, Bauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith and his staff. I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupé. This has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.